Tracy Hart here on location for WAMD Radio at North Harford High School up in Pilesville, where today is a unique day. Today is Agricultural Heritage Day here at North Harford High School. And what does that mean? That means in the parking lot, there are dozens of tractors. I'm really excited to be here. First of all, my children go here, so of course I've been hearing about this program for a while now. But this is something that is not new to the community. Now, I'm very fortunate that I am here with Greg Murrell, who is the program specialist for the Magnate program here at North Harford High School. Greg, thank you so much for having me here.
You're very welcome. Glad you could come.
As I just mentioned, this is not a new program. This program has been going on for quite a while.
It is not. I'm actually in 1988 graduate of North Harford, and we had Tractor Day back then where students would showcase their tractors, and we would have anywhere from 35 to 40 tractors, about what we have today. The rain has hampered things just a little, but rain or shine, we're still out there, and it's nice because our students can showcase what they've been doing, and the school really embraces it, and so you see a lot of students out there even though it is raining.
This program is the only one in the county.
Well, actually, Harford Tech has a strong agricultural program as well. They have a plant science side and an animal science side, as we do. The uniqueness of our program is it's been around since 1950 with our general ag program. So we've had agriculture here. It's changed a little bit over the years as the school was reconfigured. We lost some of our production space, so we sort of reconfigured the program. And that's when we added the Magnate program to have a little bit more of a science and math focus, a little bit more of that STEM concept that you hear so much about. And so we're fortunate to have a Magnate program where we can bring in students from all over Harford County, as well as having our general agricultural program, which we can cater to the tradition of the community that's always been here.
What kind of a student would be part of the Magnate program?
Great. Anyone really that's interested in agriculture in general, and we have 3 different strands that we cater to. We have an animal science strand, we have a plant science strand, and we have a natural resource strand within the Magnate program. So students have a set of core courses that they take through the Magnate program, and then we also have electives in animal science, agriculture, ag mechanics, ag business. So it really is quite comprehensive.
When my children started here, they have been talking about this event today for months and months about how excited the school and the community is about this program. And you can see it on their faces today as they're walking up and down looking at all the different tractors and the other things that are going on.
Well, it's very unique, and we've always been very strong at showcasing our program to the younger Harford County students. So, for example, we have about 2,200 second graders that come through as part of Food for America through our FFA. And so what we looked at was we realized that we weren't necessarily even catering to our own students here that didn't have an idea of what it is agricultural students do. So we took Tractor Day and reconfigured it to Ag Heritage Day, one to embrace the tradition that had been here, but also to showcase all the new things that we were doing. For example, the reintroduction of animals. We're fortunate enough to have horses, cows, pigs, sheep, and alpaca on campus year-round. So students work with them through animal management. We have some specialized program that work with our horses called EGALA, which is an international organization. We now have a fistulated cow, which is a cow that has a port in the side, which allows us to study nutritional aspects of ruminant digestion. And so we have lots of different things we can do, and we wanted to showcase that. And that's why Ag Heritage Day is what it is now, where we're taking a look at the academic side as well as the tractors. So for today, for example, we have a showcase of our tractors where students are out with their equipment. They talk about how it's used on the farm. We try to showcase different types, not only tractors that are obviously very modern, but also tractors that were used by their families back in the 40s and 50s. We have some very old tractors here. Then you also see some other farm equipment and some things that kids have done to sort of showcase their expertise. You see there's a motorized shopping cart outside, and the idea there is to show the knowledge that the kids have taken from the farm, and they actually race these things. And we have some lawnmowers that have been modified for lawnmower racing. But again, that's all part of what the kids are able to do through their experiences with our ag mechanics or their own experience on the farm, and they get to showcase that today.
I was wondering, I noticed out there the shopping cart with the motor and stuff, and was kind of curious as to how that fit into Tractor Day, but now it makes perfect sense. So for parents out there who have children that maybe are interested in going into some sort of a career with agriculture, how would they go about finding out more information about the Magnate program?
We're very fortunate. You have 2 ways that you can do that. Through the Harford County Public Schools website, on the left-hand side under schools, there is a tab for Magnate programs, and so we are certainly highlighted there. In addition, through our Edline page for North Harford High School, we have a natural resources and agricultural science page that, again, would highlight each of those strands and all kinds of information about what courses are involved. And again, then the application process that is required is also highlighted.
Is there certain requirements that a child has to have be able to get into the agriculture program?
There aren't necessarily certain requirements. We don't have any prerequisites like other Magnate programs might. Basically, it's competitive based on the nature of the student that applies. So the students themselves make it competitive based on their interest and then the competitive nature of, looking at objective criteria that they all have.
Wonderful. So I have to ask, what is your favorite piece of equipment that's out there right now?
I like the skid steer. We have a nice John Deere skid steer that we get to use, and it's very useful for the farm. And even though I went to North Harford and grew up around farms, threw some hay in my time, I never really worked with that larger type of equipment. So to be trained on that and then to learn how to use that, I really get a feel for what they do on the farm, and it's been very helpful. So that's my favorite piece of equipment.
So Greg, thank you so much for having us here today at the Agriculture Heritage Day.
Thank you so much, and we're so glad you could come.
I'm Tracy Hart on location for WAMD Radio.